Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a brand new Doctor Who epic review for today. So this review is on a Doctor Who story from the box set known as Doctor Who Classic Doctors New Monsters Volume 2. Now, unfortunately, me box fell apart because I had this since 2018, and the box set did fall apart because I kept taking this off the shelf to listen to it, and unfortunately the box did fall apart. But anyway, the story I'm reviewing from this box set is, of course, Empire of the Racnoss. It is a fantastic story starring the 5th Doctor, Peter Davison, against Time Lords and the Racnoss, and it's just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It is a masterpiece. It is just an incredible masterpiece of a story. And I mean, come on, this is my notes. This is all my notes. And I absolutely love listening to this audio. Now, I've had this since 2018 and I've listened to it quite a few times. I haven't really listened to it since 2020. But then my Big Finish collection was really small. Really small. And since 2020, they've grown. My Big Finish collections grow, and they're still going to grow. And I absolutely love this audio. The whole cast is absolutely brilliant, and everything else about it is just phenomenal. It's just absolutely phenomenal. It is a masterpiece. Highly recommend it. If you haven't got Doctor Who Classic Doctors Volume 2, then get it for this story. This is a gem, just a gem, and I absolutely love listening to it. And to be honest with you, this is the only Peter Davison story I've actually put in masterpiece so far. I mean, I do enjoy the other ones, but this is a masterpiece story. It's really funny as well. So of course we have the return of the actress that did the voice of the Racnoss back in 2006 in the Runaway Bride, aka the Christmas special starring David Tennant and Catherine Tate, and she plays the same creature, the same Empress of the Racnoss, but it's before she ends up dying in Runaway Bride, because she dies in the Runaway Bride. But this is a timeline before, way before her past recrossed with the Doctor. I absolutely loved it. Now, this story starts off with the Doctor being pulled inside the time vortex because it's by a distress call into a middle of a conflict in between the Time Lords and the Racnoss. So he ends up going to try to escape until he receives another distress call from the Emperor's consort, which is her boyfriend, and her husband. It's another matter. It's another matter. I'm going to talk about that anyway. So anyway, we have this consort, Emperor of the Racnoss, and he's about to die, and the Doctor saves him. And even though when the Emperor, he tells the Emperor that it's Time Lord, this doctor saved him, and she went, "Take him to the dungeon so I can work out what to do with him." So anyway, the Doctor being the Doctor, whatever he does, he's in the wrong situation. The Time Lords see him in the middle being like this bad guy, the Racnoss of the swell, the Emperor of the Racnoss really as well. So whatever the Doctor does, he's stuck in the middle, and whatever he does, he's not the good guy, he's not the bad guy, he's just there by accident. Really is there by accident. And the Doctor does try his best to try and escape at first, but then the Doctor being the Doctor, he ends up getting pulled into it. Now, there are some good moments in this where literally in one scene of this audio, you got the Doctor inside the TARDIS with the Racnoss. God knows how the Empress of the Racnoss got into the TARDIS with the Doctor and his Time Lord lady. And you got this Time Lord lady and the Racnoss basically just there arguing the Doctor's in. The Doctor goes, "This is just like having two Tegans in the TARDIS." I'm so sorry, but I mean, when I heard that line, I still find it funny. You got a spider creature in a Time Lord, and the Doctor goes, "This is worse than having two Tegans." I love the Tegan callback, and I absolutely found this. I absolutely found it funny. This is worse than two Tegans in the TARDIS. I absolutely loved it. I loved it. I really did. I love the fact when we kind of meet the old Emperor of the Racnoss. Now, he was betrayed by the Emperor and her boyfriend. The consort, really. He was betrayed by them because he was literally investigating a hatchery where the Emperor of the Racnoss just left him, and when their children hatched. Now, Racnoss are born starving. Really are born starving. So, when they kind of hatched, they started eating the Emperor alive. Now, there are 2 of his back legs, and he was covered in bite marks everywhere else. That was described in the audio. And it was just absolutely, the way it was described, absolutely fantastic. I love the way how they put the description in about it. The instrumental music that was used in this audio was really good, really. The instrumental music was absolutely perfect, really was perfect, and I absolutely love listening. I absolutely did love listening to the instrumental music playing. Everything else was just fantastic all across the whole audio. The cast, I mean, it's just fantastic. So we've got the Doctor, played by Peter Davison. We have racnoss Empress, played by Aladu Alian. I can't say the name properly, sorry. We have the old racnoss Empress / Hax. We have the racnoss Consort and Alia, which is the Time Lord and the racnoss that ends up start fighting, and the Doctor goes, "This is worse than 2 decades in the TARDIS." I absolutely loved it. Now, if you want to listen to this audio, you can only get this in the Doctor Who Classic Doctors, New Monsters box set volume 2, where you get the 4th Doctor against the Fashion Rider, with the 8th Doctor against the Fashion Rider, the 6th Doctor against the Carrier Knights, and of course the 5th Doctor against the racnoss. Now, I am going to be listening at some point to the Night of Fashion Rider, because that one I'm absolutely looking forward to review. I have listened to that more times than the Empire of the Racnoss, sorry. It's absolutely fantastic. I love the Tom Baker with the Fashion Rider. It's just funny. Absolutely a funny little adventure with the 4th Doctor. What do I think of this story? It is a masterpiece. This story is generally a masterpiece. It is a 10 out of 10. It's fantastic and everything else. I just really loved it. It is literally generally a masterpiece. Absolutely fantastic and everything. Absolutely, it's just fantastic all the way through. And it definitely is a masterpiece. And I do rank this a strong 10 out of 10 because it is an absolutely masterpiece. There are some funny lines in it. Whatever the Doctor does ends up causing trouble. I mean, come on, he even materializes the TARDIS around an hatchery that the Emperor was about to destroy, and the racnoss is there screaming because it's about to kill their children. And the Doctor ends up materializing the TARDIS around it, leaves them inside the TARDIS, and then takes them into the past. And he literally drops them back on the past on a planet where they're going to be safe and fine and going to hatch, because the racnoss are born starving. So this story is a strong 10 out of 10. I absolutely genuinely loved it. So let me know in the comments what you thought of Doctor Who Empire of the Racnoss, if you ever listened to Classic Doctors, New Monsters Volume 2. Thanks for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join me for more awesome Doctor Who content. Thank you for watching and have a great day.